It's orange umbrella time!
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Orange Umbrella. I hope you've had a good week since the last Minecraft video. For those of you who haven't been following my channel regularly, I'll kind of give you an update on where we're at. This is my third episode in the Minecraft Mondays series that I'm working on, and in this episode I will be focusing on how to make sustainable food. Now, for those of you who don't know what I mean by sustainable food, like maybe you're too young to understand the word or something, I'm just talking about food that I can use and reuse and keep using, and I don't have to come and find some kind of supply for it. I just always have it. So pretty much what you have to do is you build some kind of containment chamber for your animals to stay in. Then you find some animals to stay in there. So what I'm doing now is I'm getting myself some supplies to go and build my pen with, and then I'm going to go build a pen that I can use to contain animals in. And the whole purpose of this is so that way if I do build a castle or something, then I don't have to worry about leaving the castle to find the food. Something worth noting is that, well, I'll get to that in a second. For right now, I'm looking for a good place to build it. It's always good to look for someplace flat, because animals and such don't need to have a lot of space. If they have more than 20 blocks to roam around on, they can despawn, and that gets really annoying. So that's always a thing. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm working on a design for my cow pen, because I decided to go with cows. And it's worth noting that I really have no idea what kind of design I'm going to use. I'm just kind of going for it as I see it, which means I'll probably break this design like 9 different ways before I decide to use one. And this is something I'm playing with here. This is a new idea I just had about putting stairs on the outside of my pen, so that way an animal can just walk in instead of having to worry about going through a gate. And if you guys think this is a good idea, let me know, because this is something that I haven't really played with before. It just kind of clicked for me while I was making this cow pen, and I was like, huh, I wonder why the crap I didn't think of that before, you know? So, yeah, just let me know what you think of that. See, I'm already starting to see ways that I can improve in this design. Alright, so while I'm doing all of this, let's talk about animals for a second. In Minecraft, it is so frustrating when there's like, you're trying to build, cows are constantly jumping in the way, you know? Like, you'll see them, you're putting a block down, and all of a sudden, bam, there's a cow on top of it, and you're hitting it, or like, you're over there mining a tree, and here comes a wolf and jumps right in the way just so he can get mad at you and you hit him and try and kill you, you know? And, see, I'm like, why the heck do these animals have to be so savage? Okay, so I can get back to the cow pen. Alright, so the important thing is it needs to be at least 2 blocks tall, so that way the animals can't just jump out, and it needs to have a fence block on it so they can't jump over the fence block. It's really important because animals, once they realize they're in a cage, they'll try to escape. And it's frustrating because you really want them to stay inside the cage. The second most important thing to having a cage is you want to make sure that it's well lit, because sometimes you'll start spawning monsters inside of it. And either they'll find a way to explode and destroy your animals and your pen with it, or they'll attract a wolf to come in. Because believe it or not, wolves naturally attack the monsters in the world. Like, I've seen a wolf on his own go after zombies, skeletons, and spiders. But ironically, they leave creepers alone. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe they're scared of creepers. But so you always want to make sure that there's light inside of your cow pen or pig pen, because you don't want the monsters to be able to spawn in there. And what I'm about to do is I'm using bone meal as a fertilizer, and I like to call it a super grow formula. This is what me and my family like to call it, because look at this. It's just like walking up to it with Miracle Grow and just like, you know, sticking to it. I wish there was a product like this for real life, you know. I could be like growing my own little Garden of Eden over here. And hey, remind me, you guys, later, these big tall blocks that I stuck over top of my my water to kind of hide it, they're getting in the way. They're kind of cumbersome. And so yeah, there's a word that I'd never use, cumbersome. But they're kind of getting in the way, so I'm thinking about replacing them with slabs. So if you guys would remind me, then I'll get on that later in a future video where I'm upgrading my properties. Maybe when I'm building a castle wall or something, I don't know. But just something to think about for another time. So right now what I'm trying to do is accumulate enough wheat that I'm not afraid of dropping off a few. And realistically, I only really needed like 4. But Yeah, I went and did that. Okay, so it's now that I've got wheat in a pen, it's about time to go look for my cows. The reason that the wheat is important, if you didn't already know, is that cows are really hungry and always attracted to wheat. So if you hold it in your hand, it's kind of like, here cow, come and get it, you know, and the cow tries to follow you. Doesn't work on pigs though. I think you have to use carrots on pigs. And I think with chickens, it's seeds, like you would use to plant to get the wheat. And I don't remember all of the different animals. I know like ocelots, to tame them, you have to use some kind of fish, but I haven't played it enough in the later updates to know if it matters at all what kind of fish. And I know that with the wolves, it's any kind of raw meat. They like to eat raw meat whenever they're yours. Sorry, but whenever you're trying to tame it, though, you want to use a bone. You want to use bones. That's right. Feed them baby skeletons. Because that's what all wolves want, is baby skeletons. Actually, I think that came from like the dog bone idea, but you know. So here we go. I think my cow pen is successful and it works. That's right. I love super speed. This is my favorite way to look for anything. Whoa. You know, it's just like, it takes away the wow factor when you run into a creeper and he's just like staring at you and stuff. Like in real life, in real time, that was like the scariest thing I think ever. Is when you're just running through the field looking for a cow and you run into a creeper, and then you run into his like creepy creeper cousin, and you're like, I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna kill your cousin too, you know. So you're running through and you kill his cousin, and it was a pain. I hate creepers so much. Like I can't even explain. Like one time I was building a glass house and somehow a creeper found his way inside, and they never approach you from a spot that you can see. They always blow you up from behind. And I'm like, this stupid creeper, he comes into my glass house and blows up almost the entire house. And I was thinking to myself, oh wow, there's a creeper right there. Keep your distance, because creepers are likely to blow up on you. And yeah, oh my gosh! Creepers! I hate creepers so much. Let's see if I can't get downstairs and get a sword in time to go back and kill the creepers and get all my stuff back. Man, see, just when I'm telling you guys how much I hate creepers, and that's when they decide to go and blow up on me. Typical. See, this is the kind of life that I have. Like, things don't respect me the way that they should, you know. Creepers think they can just go and blow up on me at inopportune moments, especially when I'm like ranting about creepers, you know. This is how it works. So I'm just hoping I can get back in time to kill them and get the gunpowder so I can start setting creeper traps. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this hole. Normally I'm quick enough to avoid creeper holes, but I don't know. Now I'm either going to have to fill it in or something, or I'm going to have to use it in a design. But see, I already have a mining tunnel. See, this is why I hate creepers. Like, now I have to deal with the collateral damage. Ugh. I almost felt like killing the pig just because I was mad. Oh well. I can't even be mad now. Now I'm looking for a cow. See, and what's funny is looking for a cow, I would never admit this if you guys were watching me play like in real time, like if I was streaming, I would never admit this, but in real life I was actually lost, so I had no idea where I was in relation to my house. This cow was so frustrating. Oh my gosh, like I could not get him to get past that one stupid block he keeps getting stuck on, and he just wouldn't move, so I had to leave him. Now I'm looking for a different cow. See, you never would have thought that you could be picky as to which cow you're going for. And I just really want to see home now. Oh good, I found my way back. I was getting worried there for a second. Oh good, I found another cow. Okay, so you guys can kind of watch this. It gets kind of tricky when you're taking a cow a long ways, or any other animal, because the following mechanics in this game are really hard to maneuver. I mean, like, it's so frustrating. If you just get a little bit too far away from the cow, he stops following you, and they don't give you any kind of warning when they stop following you. They just walk away. So you always have to be paying attention where you're going. You don't want to walk into a monster and where'd the sheep come from? Just when I'm in the middle of explaining how this works, and a sheep will just get out of the way, stupid. Yeah, this isn't about you, this is about the cow. Oh my gosh, sheep are so annoying. I'm not trying to raise a sheep farm, I'm trying to raise a cow farm. Goodness. Oh, and now he's got my cow stuck. That's great. Okay, so, hey, there you go, buddy. Alright, so, let's see if I can get back to my cow video. Alright, come on, cow. Hey, stop it, sheep. This isn't about you. Get on. Okay, you know what? I got this. There you go. Die, sheep. That wasn't even satisfying. That was just like, made me miffed. See, now the cow's mad at me because I killed his friend's sheep. Find out they had best friend names for each other. Like maybe the cow was Frank and the sheep was... Wow, that worked. I think the sheep's name would be Sonny. You know what? Now if I keep sheep, I'm going to name a sheep Sonny in honor of that sheep that I just killed. That was my cow's friend. Alright, so now that I've got my cow and I'm back at my pen, man, I really like these stairs. I think I'm going to keep that in future pens. Now it's what's left is breeding them, and once you successfully breeded them, you have completed the mission of sustainable food. Now, don't worry, these are not pets. They know that they're being bred, and that means bred like the kind you eat. Alright, that concludes our objectives for today. I hope you've enjoyed watching. And me and Sonny the Sheep will see you the next time on Orange Umbrella. I hope you have a good week. Please subscribe for videos, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.